Hi guys, welcome back. Well, I'm going to continue with the aluminium melting. I've had one attempt with some success, one failure but two successes, so I've not been deterred by it. This was the failure that I had. I had the two halves of the mould clamped together, but when I come to pour the aluminium, most of it seeped out of the two sides, but I've not given up with it yet. That's the result that I had with that failure. That was the piece that was in the mould when I parted the two halves. Most of it had escaped, but some of it managed to stay in. Managed to get it out once I got the overspill out of the way. Came out pretty easily, so I've not been deterred from using this yet. That's the piece that was left in. I don't think I'm going to bother trying to machine that down. It's not very long. I'll probably just put that back in the crucible and remelt it. So that's that piece. What I've decided to do with this mould, I've got this piece of aluminium. No, it's stainless. I've got this piece of stainless foil that I'm going to wrap around the two halves and tape that up, and then I'm going to wire it up some MIG welding wire and turn it up, and then I'll probably place all that into the bucket of sand. So if any does escape, I don't think I'm going to lose too much with it being in the sand. So that's that piece. I need some help from you guys. These two pieces are what have been left in the crucible. When I poured the aluminium out, it's poured out pretty well, but it's not come out entirely, and these are the two pieces that I've left in. Now this piece is what was left in when I did it, melted the aluminium in the electric furnace, and this one is in the propane. And what's puzzling me is you can see the top section that's been melted, but I don't understand why I'm left with this grainy section at the bottom that doesn't seem to have melted, and it's very crumbly, soft. It's not fused together at all, and I don't understand. Both of them are the same. It's not as though it's just in one of them. Both the electric and the propane have given that result, and I'm not sure what's causing that. So if any of you guys have got any idea why that's happening, if you could let me know in the comments, I'd be very grateful. Now, whether it's not been up to temperature, but I would have thought if the temperature had been hot enough to melt some of the aluminium, it would have melted all of it, but you see how it's breaking up in bits. Yeah, I don't know what's causing that. Well, that's some fun with this one, guys. I've got it half buried in the sand at the moment, and it's compacted down. I've got that piece of stainless foil wrapped round, held in place with some MIG welding wire. So I'm hoping none of the aluminium will escape too far with that. I'm just going to fill this up to the top with some more sand. Well, I've just been Just been looking at this crucible that they use in the propane furnace, guys. Ready to put some new aluminium in. And I've just looked inside, and I don't know if that's going to be a clue to why I'm getting that grey piece at the bottom. If you look inside, you can make that out. There's a distinct mark, difference in colour, very similar to the outside where the flame has been hitting it. But there's a definite ring, and it's the same depth as that piece that hasn't melted properly. Well, I don't know if that gives you any idea, but I don't know if it's not getting to temperature at the bottom. The next melt that I do, I'm going to ramp the temperature up higher than I did on the last melt to see if that makes any difference, but I don't think you can make that mark out there, guys. You see the difference? It's about 2 inches down from the rim, and looking at it, it's just about the level that this has been at. You can see how it's fully melted on the inside of that, but the outside hasn't. That's certainly better than the first attempt. Be interested to see what that's like when when the mould's opened. That's that piece. Let's have a look at the disc. Well, I'm really pleased with that one, guys. Right guys, I've done 2 more pours there. First up, this is the remnants that's left in the crucible when I've finished pouring and no more will come out. And from the couple of pours I've done, I find that you never get all the aluminium out of the crucible. But this one, this is what the remnants from these 2 pours. I've not got that crumbly bit right at the bottom like I had on the other 2, and it looks as though it's all melted. I'm assuming this is what's cooled down as the crucible has come out of the furnace. I managed to get 2 pours out of that crucible without reheating it, and I'd ramped the temperature up. The furnace had been on an extra 10-15 minutes longer than the first pour that I did, and I think that is the reason I got a better pour and not as much left in. There's nowhere near as much aluminium left in the crucible with the higher temperature, so I think possibly that might be the reason for that crumbly bit in the other 2. The 2 pours that I did, I'm very pleased with them. This is the disc that I'd done. I'd already done one of these, but this is a second attempt in that baking tray, and that's come out really well. This was the second pour. I poured this piece first and then had enough aluminium to pour this second one, and it came out of the crucible okay, and that's the result, which I'm pleased with. The bar that I did in that piece of aluminium tubing, the first attempt when it leaked out, you can see the two pieces either side where the joint has been, but I think that's a success. I even topped this up. I did a first pour and then left it for maybe 30 seconds and poured a bit more in, and I can't make out which end it was, possibly this top, but be interested to see what that looks like when it gets turned down. I'm going to put these on the belt sander now, take these rough edges off, and then find the two centres and turn it between centres again. But before I do that, I'm going to, this piece that I've turned down for the smaller gears, I'm going to carry on taking that number 2 Morse taper reamer through, and then I think that piece then is ready for cutting the gears. Let's no cleaning up to do on that one at all, just find the centre and drill a hole through, but this one I'll take the rough edges off first. Well, I'm going to call that a success, guys. That one's turned out nice. Just got the other end to face off, but that doesn't seem to be any problem. And there's there's no imperfections on the inside, so I'm very pleased with that. So and I've no doubt this one will turn down nicely. No reason to doubt that one. That looks perfect. And yeah, so overall guys, I think I've learned a bit there with taking the temperature a bit higher with the furnace. Gives me some better results, and a lot easier to pour. Well, I hope you enjoy my videos guys. I enjoy making them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.